lakad matatag!
Normally.
You may now select your heroes.
Those 2 or 3 important kills, they aren't gonna matter anymore. If Silencer comes on in and presses R, all of a sudden you lose all of your fiery soul stacks, lose your damage, and die. And while that is happening, your supports are sitting on the backlines and can't help you. Nina gets her Maelstrom. If you go early BKB, you kind of shift the timing around. But either you go Maelstrom and Leshrac is gonna pull ahead, or you go BKB, you pull ahead for a little while, then Leshrac is gonna pull ahead, and it's gonna stay ahead of you for... And finally, we have the top lane where it's once again the position 1 suffering. So this game, like IG Vitality, the one matchup where the actual favorite is the Lash one. And the Lash needs to kind of transition into getting Ukiyo fed. That's gonna be a difficult challenge, though that doesn't say that IG Vitality's draft is necessarily weak. Aaron goes down and SJ! He survives that just barely. Ukiyo also survives that.
Hey, how you going?
Well, always the kill you don't look at as... Oh my goodness! Tiny, he had 2-man avalanche toss there and Darkseer decides, hey, screw it. Okay, yeah, he had a Ring of Health. I kind of overlooked that fact. And eat an Iron Branch if he really needs to. Things could be a lot worse over for the bottom lane. On top, Killer gets turned around on again. Yeah, this lane, either nobody dies or everybody dies. And this is gonna be the everybody dies scenario. Aaron, he didn't get himself a solve or similar varied in time, and he is just gonna die, giving Ukiyo a double kill. Templar Assassin going 2-0-2. So, while Treant is kind of suffering, and top isn't the free lane that Slark has on the bottom lane, it's still Templar Assassin being able to more than keep up. That's huge. That kind of disrupts this whole Clockwork plus Slark combo. Because Clockwork dying twice, that's normal. He dies so the Slark can get to level 6. But the Slark himself dying, that's when the combo actually backfires. Tiny. Zap. Ownage. That's how you do it. Beautifully played. Because the thing with Tiny is, his lore is he keeps on growing. And that's his ultimate da. But he keeps on going indefinitely. And the logical end result of that, oh boy, Tree and Protector, are they going to commit for this fight? I don't think Poke want to, but they can't afford to. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is disastrous. Just cut your losses. Just get out of there and to be sentient. And basically, everyone could potentially be living on a giant Tiny. The question is if that kills the Tiny or not to become a planet. And yeah, Dota Lord. Anyhow, with that, Imitator goes on down. And I swear that's actual canon and not just introduced with this skin. Look it up if you don't believe me. That's as a matter of fact what this skin is based. And a big Tidehunter ultimate comes on out. Run for Dao is going to be the first one to be nuked by that. A wall to counter it with Aaron frontlining with that shell. Doing so much damage. The Templar Assassin simply cannot get refractions going. And Summer, are you sure you want to fight through those wall illusions? Not really, even though he has AoE going for himself. He is dropping low. And this is not a game that IG Vitality can play for too long. As now the next one goes down. And things are only gonna get worse the longer you stay here. Well, okay, Lash can maybe get a return kill on Killer. Killer doing his best to heal on up, but even the Vanguard isn't gonna protect against Lash's damage. But yeah, fighting on enemy's turf with a limited state draft, it can get punished, and Run for Dao will kill off the Lash. I think he should have just left, and then this was a much needed tankiness. However, IG Vitality, they are still... Oh, look at that. Dota says it's exactly 50-50. I'd say by now it's 55% for the side of Poke, but 55% only isn't a lot. And oh my goodness, the wall! A huge damage comes out to counter it, and IG Vitality are gonna stay alive. Slark's gonna stay alive as well, but low health. Ukiyo takes Laguna to the face, and without refractions, you are just gonna melt once again thanks to some Iron Shell gaming. Killer, he is doing so much work. Run for Dao is once again suiciding himself, but For what? Well, for 1 kill, for 2 kills, for 3 kills, and a double kill on Aaron. With now Stark also having it now. Would just be huge. Being Protector stunned up and taking chunk after chunk from the Clockwork. Killer still running for his life. A nice 2-shot. Oh my god, one more of them would have gotten a double kill, but even a 1-man kill isn't too bad. Dark's here. Thanks to him surviving, he does get a 2-man cliff though. And with that wall stuck on top of him, even with all of the AoE in the world, this is kind of difficult. They even force down the Lash Ilu just to get some extra vision going. Hoodwink gets caught by the Lina elsewhere, but this high ground memory, it could lead to TA dying, and that would be the momentum completely swung around. The Darks here play, it is real. Treatment finally comes on in to kind of break the quiet here. Ukyo though, he goes on down to Killer, and Summer will face the Ravage to long range pound Slark. 5 points of permanent agility. With that pipe now being completed on the Darks here, prevented the turnaround from a potential pushback from coming through. Now LMF in a great position. Mid lane, tier 1 tower goes on down, and Ranfudao, oof, 2-man ultimate from the tree once again into a 2-man anchor slam. That's gonna be one dead. You can't quite commit on the Lina, although they would really like to. But with an Aegis that
Is under attack.
over on top. Slark hoping somebody comes to defend. No such luck though. Tiny goes on down, and now Tidehunter is there to death. The Aghanim's long range pounds. LMF, he may be able to take the Slark for a long while, but he is going to start the fight off hitting like a truck. Did have to use his ultimate, will disengage just in time. And with that reset, Slark can continue fighting, not against the Templar Assassin though, so he instead has to back up. Templar Assassin closes the gap and kills him still. Ranfudao goes on down, and yeah, like I said, Blink Dagger on TA really good against the Slark. Hoodwink, that is the hero you do not want to be caught right off the bat. Slark has to turn to the side of the 4-man vacuum wall! And the Templar Assassin forces past BKB Tidehunter with the return Ravage, but this time around the return Ravage just gets purged off by the Slark, and they lose a tiny IG Vitality. They stay calm after a 4-man vacuum wall, press the BKB, managed to split Poke, and Poke, they got too stressed out on the team fight. I thought that wall was proc. And hookshot into the Roche pit. Ranfudao, he does it! Both the Roche kill and the Aegis going the way of Poke, I mean IG Vitality. Now have to be very, very careful about how they play this next. They are gonna get a kill on Ranfudao and the Lina as well. Yeah, the Lina was kind of what I was worried about. IG Vitality, they really needed that kill because Slark wasn't there. Now that Slark comes on in, Slark can even solo to try to turn this around. So imagine what would have happened if Slark would have been there at the same time as the Lina. That was his mini ultimate used. Templar Assassin wants to see just how hard she still counters Slark. Slark has too much armor to still be dealt with, and Aaron, despite that great avalanche. Don't get me wrong, Tiny is supposed to sacrifice himself for the Slark, but here he didn't need that sacrifice. Tidehunter stunned up, still taking a chunk of damage. Slark gets a nice ultimate going though, and Ranfudao got killed off by Templar Assassin. If you're not able to kill this carry, you're not able to get it. With the Ravage being available, we're gonna see if they can't hit it first, because then you can actually use it aggressively and just a 1-man Ravage. But it is a 1-man Ravage on Killer. If you're able to turn this into a follow-up kill, can they? Slark 1v4? That's his first ultimate used. In comes the Clockwork with a perfect chase down on the Tidehunter, and Tidehunter, well, he's already used the Ravage. He's always tanking through stuff, through purging it, and that means Lina's actually gonna die before Tide drops, and with Tide surviving, Slark cannot pursue further. Slark has to get himself out, is still alive without Tide drops. Instead, Templar Assassin doing huge damage left and right though. Aaron still trying to escape. Slark has been finished off by Summer. Did he teleport in there, or is he just that fast? Yeah, he is just that freaking fast. And Lash. Killer. Rip! He gets torn to shreds by SJ. And XY is just gonna press his BKB to survive this, use the invisibility, because he too can't fight into the Templar Assassin. And Templar Assassin is just gonna rack up another one. Beyond God, like holy shit, XY, the second biggest kill on the board for the set of IG Vitality, and the biggest potential kill is gonna jump in once again as Slark realizes the only chance he gets is a good initiation on Yukio, but the good initiation on Yukio is gonna fail off the hook shot, even connecting just a little bit later than Slark was comfortable with. Mistiming it by 0.2 or 0.3 seconds is what cost them their clockwork there and the counter initiation. And I think now the game may actually be over for Poke, who are playing such a clean and methodical game. Slark is gonna die, and everybody is already top. Perfectly timed hook shots, or whatever follow-up the Slark is counting on, communicated right and tied right. A two-man vacuum wall, but the Darkseer melts in 3 hits to the Templar. Clockwork melted 4 hits to the Templar, and we may see how many she needs for Aaron. Okay, well, I don't think that counts if the magical damage is gonna make short work of him, but Ukyo will still secure that kill, just in case this game wasn't over enough already. Because it's gonna take another 5 to 10 minutes until you're gonna be able to the push builds. Just any one item that gives you gold, I think, would have made the difference. But now the game is gonna get finished over on the bottom lane. Slark, one final hooray it is! Hookshot, but the hookshot gets instant pushed by Kraken Shell, and that means Clockwork is just gonna die for it, and so will Slark. GG. It is over, whether they call it or not. XY. He still tries with the double damage rune, but Poke, I just hope they could learn something from this, because I was so happy to see the Slark, and Slark played so freaking well until he didn't. Like, even look at the graph before it's too late. At this point here, they were almost still making a comeback, and the vacuum walls, they were huge throughout the game. I think this is kind of anti-sniper thinking. With a Centaur and a Shadow Demon, you have more than enough defense to keep him safe. IG Vitality, they respond by answering that with Spirit Breaker, and a Spirit Breaker, that's freaking huge. Boots later and disassemble them. There's the Avalanche plus Charge combo, and that is just with both spells on level 1, but they need to use the... And in comes the Nature's Prophet. Check. Centaur Warrunner. With that new Immortal. It looks dope as hell. And really, Shadow Fiend? Oh, okay. No, never mind. That was just a deny. Yeah, okay. I thought, why the hell didn't he go back? But he does go back. He just takes the faster way back home. XY also needs to get home fast, and he will do so just in time. Ooh, 60 health. That's an... Treant Protector doing his best to delay the push. Though between an H-Prophet and a Centaur, you do have a lot of that. Ukyo, though, getting ran down by Killer, and while the fight is being split, SJ is just a support. Tanky as he may be, you're not tanky enough for an H-Prophet plus Shadow Demon. That is just simply too much damage flying out, and down goes the Treant Protector. Ironically punched to death by trees. Killer? Ooh. He pressed the magic stick so perfectly timed, the race has already been cast. Right. So it is one of the items that should actually be considered as a priority item to delay, like a farming item on a carry. Speaking of carries, Ukyo goes on down, and LMF, he is doing his best to hit those good charges into kills. However, he doesn't quite have the movement speed to save his teammate. At least he's gonna get a return kill though, onto none other than the Nature's Prophet, and that is a highly valuable kill. Switching over to the net, that's an interesting strategy. We're gonna see if it pays off. But yeah, next time we have a carry versus carry matchup. That's gonna be Death Prophet versus Sniper. I'm just gonna be on the mid lane play-by-play casting every last hit. Screw that. There has to be a way to make that matchup exciting without the Death Prophet pressing freaking Exorcism, right? Ooh, Spirit Breaker. He tried, and that panic led to them losing not 1, not 2, but 3 teamfights in a row. This time around, LMF, he is gonna respond once again. Spirit Breaker, you are as capable, but not that as capable. he couldn't quite get a good charge on any of the other lanes, because in terms of the support gain, Poke are doing a great job. I mean, Nature's Prophet now gonna get charged, and he does have an ultimate, but can't even drop that one anymore as Tusk comes in just a little bit too late with the snowball save. And that means now that Prophet is gonna press the Exorcism, and well, Exorcism, is that even gonna be enough with the Tree to tank it? It looks like it is, as Tiny comes in, toss back, Sniper is the next charge target, XY running for his life. Little Spirit Breaker actually gonna go through with that as the Shadow Fiend is behind it to interrupt, and now Spirit Breaker is instead in a hard spot and will go down as XY gets himself a double kill. Sniper with the Lance of Pursuit, getting hit after hit from a long range. Shadow Demon in trouble, 2-man Requiem of Souls, not doing all that much damage, but he did get the Shadow Demon to prevent him from saving anyone else. Still not enough for IG Vitality to turn this fight around to that, and I love this build so much. This is just chef's kiss from XY. Tusk gets charged at by the Spirit Breaker. I do have to save for Snipe to get away with a full-blown Daedalus instead of just Crystallis, because the early Crystallis I'm certain you can almost always get away with, but expanding it to a Daedalus like XY plans to do here, you need a good game. And speaking of a good game, a 3-man unexpected Shadow Fiend ultimate. They were all three chasing, looking for a kill, and instead Requiem comes on in, making Poke's game hard, but there's XY with the double damage rune. Holy crap. Ooh. Death Prophet gets caught, has an Exorcism ready. Not sure if you want to press that on Summer, decided not to, and is just gonna die. Without the Exorcism for 40 seconds, this still looks like a fight Poke want to take despite losing their Tusk. And thanks to his smoke, Spirit Breaker survives, getting attempted on now instead the turnaround with the Avalanche Toss. And Shadow Fiend right for so much damage. Can they get XY? The Sniper isn't able to do damage. Then the Daedalus cannot do its job. And XY, he gets saved. But it's not like he has a blink after. It's just delaying the inevitable. Yeah, Shadow Demon goes down. The entire fight. Like Sniper, he would have 3-shot anyone. But you don't even get right click once, let alone 3. Oh. That's also a really good combo. Should this road be contested, it gets scanned out, and Sniper happens to be in the immediate area. XY, are you there in time, my friend? XY gets charged at as he walks straight under the ward, thinking he's safe with the Centaur next to him, but with the Treant ultimate, he is very much not, and now instead the Centaur is gonna go down. XY buys back, Spirit Breaker is gonna go down. Sniper teleporting in once again. He gets there fast, and that means huge damage now coming out on the Death Prophet. The Sniper once again tossed in! Getting tossed in twice in the same fight, XY, but he's still right-clicking, he's still man-fighting. And this time around, they simply didn't have the burst damage anymore to punish another Avalanche Toss. And Imitator, he sits there like, well, guys, I've tried my best, I've given you the snipe out of position twice, but he gets him again, and XY diebacks for 1.5 minutes. Holy crap, what a fight. Imitator still running for his life, he gets caught with the glide near it with the trees, he's finally gonna go down. Oh. Either one is fine though. Either magic resistance or the ability to purge debuffs of the Sniper to allow him to turn around and hit big once again would be huge. And Ranfudao manages to snowball not just himself but Shadow Demon out of the tree and Protector ultimate, and with that at least one of them is gonna live, but only one is not enough. And the cleanup comes on out from Ukio plus Summer. With the Exorcisms coming out, the Death Prophet is still such a huge team fight, provided you're able to live. Ooh, the Lotus Orb. Death Prophet could be in a bit of a predicament, but with Tiny, how bad is that? 2-man Avalanche Toss. Okay, there's the Nature's Prophet. Nope, that's bad. That's horrible as a matter of fact. That's just gonna be 2 dying instead. IG Vitality, they are giving this super late game Sniper with the Aegis the lead. More survivability. He still needs that Lincolns to be finished after the Aegis expires. But you got 90 seconds left, and in those 90 seconds, Poke, they want to go fight. So even if their Centaur gets stuck in the air there, he is just gonna get exterminated. That is gonna be a follow-up kill on the Shadow Demon. And where's the Sniper? Where are those Daedalus hits? Sniper, he is getting zoned out by the tree and now getting charged at by the Spirit Breaker. Don't tell me Sniper has been caught again. That is the first step on Sniper, but there's no more heroes to follow him up. At least this time he's not going to take 90 seconds to respawn, but this is a full-blown 5-man team wipe. Yeah, AoE combo can always do this time around. The counter initiation is going to be just a bit delayed, because yeah, IG Vitality, they are still playing from the back foot despite having the gold lead, but the initiation means, once again, it's just going to be a whole ass hero deleted from the fight before the fight even starts. XY, he needs to stay in some very good positioning. I'm way zoomed out, I know, but it's all going to depend on the sniper. Is he able to snipe this time? Yes, he is! And that's going to be Tiny obliterated. Okay, that's one issue dealt with. Now your Shadow Demon goes down, and that's less. Sniper, why aren't you helping the Nature's Prophet? Sniper, where are you? Sniper is being charged. Okay, he interrupts the nature. Oh my god, no. Oh, XY. It is XY's fault, don't get me wrong. This is a miscommunication. No one player can be blamed for that. You need like 3 heroes. The Death Prophet ultimate is able to turn around. Yes, he is! Onto the sniper now. Death Prophet has been focused down, but Spirit Breaker, he got where he needs to be in time. Sniper got saved though with the Shadow Demon helping him out, and that sets up a huge Requiem of Soul onto 3 people. One of them had a BKB, but even with the BKB, Nature's Prophet is gonna fall, and through that Tusk is gonna drop. Sniper once again, where are the right clicks? They save him, but he does not get to turn around because this is such a difficult spot to be in, and now he finally would have gotten killed, but he's disarmed for half that time. Will kill off the Spirit Breaker, but this is not how you 1v5 off a sniper. Well, looks like Poke are choking once again. This time hard to continue playing. He's got himself an Eye of Skadi, which means right-clicking the sniper in his face prevents him from licensing against you. Nature's Prophet still can split the map, and he tries to do that by going on Imitator, but that's just gonna be a dead Nature's Prophet, because, yeah, he should have kind of seen that coming. Oh man, I think this is the nerves getting to them, because a tiny kill would have enabled one of these 2 tier 2 towers to get dropped. But they don't have vision. Shadow Fiend, I complimented how, well, it's kind of how the hero works, right? Shadow Fiend is a lane dominator and a really early gamer, so he pushed the lanes early on with the Shadow Poison. XY. It's gonna run at the sniper, and with a Spirit Breaker ultimate, that is gonna be a kill. Killer locked down next with one bash after the other from the Spirit Breaker, and Break taking so much freaking damage. Down he goes. Spirit Breaker charging in for more, and Tusk locked off the map. With the Exorcism, they could just win every single fight. The Exorcism is about to end, but no sniper buyback means 1 minute, no sniper high ground defense. And yeah, well, that was their last comeback scenario. Tiny forces himself out, is still gonna drop to the huge sniper crits, maybe from the fountain. He still has a chance. Sniper not disarmed, meaning he can continue the right click. LMF trying to get out of there, gets Walrus Punch, gets to turn around though, thanks to a Requiem of Soul. And that Requiem of Soul was hella fast with the blink from the Shadow Fiend. Nature's Prophet goes down, has to buy back. XY, he's still trying, but he goes down once again. That's 85 seconds of sniper. GG. Yeah. They are gonna keep chasing IG Vitality out of their base, but IG Vitality, they just want to make absolutely sure to finish this in the cleanest way possible, with Yuikuyo now getting 2 more kills. Wait, Poke, can they actually get him? Would be huge, but it is just the first life. Now you do need to get at least all heroes out alive to stay in this game. Nope, GG it is. It gets called. They did try till the very last moment. There was a lot of turnaround potential for either team, and it seems like I'm gonna remember that for when I cast Poke some more, because I really like the drafts, but they do have trouble executing the 4.